Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you need to know right now, what's important. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future. You're going to know best how it resonates, okay? So let's just jump right in and see what's happening right now. What is important at this time? All right. Ooh, Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's punishment. The Ten of Cups. All right, so either this is a family situation or this is a lot of people that are facing some sort of punishment. Okay, this could be actual punishment like imprisonment. The Two of Swords, though, they don't see this coming, okay? Or people are confused about something here. Let's see, what's the Hangman? Why is the Hangman here? The Star in reverse. Okay, so no wish fulfillment. Something cannot be healed or reconciled. They're not getting what they want. The Six of Pentacles, because of some sort of money transaction, someone receiving something or giving something to someone. Death. Okay, so someone thought that they would be maybe receiving a payout here with a permanent ending because of a death. All right, what's the Eight of Swords? Five of Cups in reverse. A Queen of Cups with a home again. All right, just like first reading today. So someone here has no remorse. They have no guilt, no shame, no regret. They don't feel bad about something. There's no sadness here, okay? And this has to do with a Queen of Cups who really thought they would be getting away with something here with a house, a property. They thought they would be getting away with this, okay? But this person is trapped. They're facing a punishment right now. So tell me about the Ten of Cups. Judgment. The message. Yeah, the message is that someone here is under judgment. Now, this could be a family member that's under judgment. Or just a lot of people are under judgment. The Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups. What a King of Cups has been working on and investing into for a very long time. Okay. Tell me more about punishment here, Hangman. The Page of Cups. Innocence. Good news. The Five of Wands, fighting, argument, conflict, fighting over a child? Fighting over a child, maybe? Okay, I don't know if this is like custody. What's that about? Hangman. A mask. Somebody has been pretending something, hiding something, in order to receive money from a death. What is that about? The Devil and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so we're definitely dealing with someone who's very toxic, okay? Greedy, obsessive, controlling. Why is the Ace of Cups here, though? Because whoever this person is, they really think that no one can see them clearly. Nobody can see how manipulative they're being, how backstabbing, conniving, they're being. This person really thinks that they look innocent, or they appear to be, innocent and loving in some sort of way. That's what they think. But they're hiding, they're pretending, and they're wearing a mask. So they're loving energy, they're caring, oh, I'm here for you kind of energy. That's not real at all. But they think that no one can see it. Tell me about that, devil. Yeah, a false person. This false person thinks no one can tell that they're a false person. They think that their mask is upright, all right? That's like glued onto their face, okay? This privileged lady, yeah. Something about money maybe. Okay, this person that stole a lot of money, they think that they're going to get away with this. Nobody's going to know it was them. Should I make this another crime hour? I don't know. We'll see. This person is stuck though. They're trapped. They are facing judgment and punishment. Okay, the Hangman, 8 of Swords, that's like prison. That's purgatory. This person, or what Spirit is trying to communicate is that this person is not a threat in any which way. Even if they think that they're wearing a mask and you can't tell that they're being deceptive, or you can't tell that it's them behind it, they're already bound. They're already trapped. So they're not really a threat. They think that they're getting away with it. They think that you can't tell, but I think you know. The King of Wands. And the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with a King of Wands and some sort of money. This Queen of Cups could want some sort of money from a King of Wands. The Hangman and the 9 of Wands, but this person is already under punishment, or they're already under judgment. They're already stuck. So getting this money from this person isn't going to help them in any which way because they're literally stuck. Confirmation. Yeah, so I feel like this is picking up off my last reading that I just did. It's the same person that is trying to maybe sue someone for money, okay, but they're already trapped. So they must think that they got away with it. They must think that they got away with the original crime, and now they can sue someone and get their money out of it, okay? Get their money's worth back. Tell me about this judgment here. The 3 of Swords and the Fool. Yeah, this person thinks that they're about to have a new beginning, all right? They really think that they're about to start over in some sort of way. They just need this money back and then they're done. They're quit. They can start over. That's what they really think, okay? Yeah, the money. They're like, I just need the money and then I have my new beginning. Okay, they're very sure of family room. Yeah, this could be a family situation, okay? A family member. All right, so is there anything else that you need the collective to know about this today? The World. They think that something has closed out. They think that the cycle has closed out. All right, what else do we need to know about people thinking this has been closed out? The Queen of Swords. Again, just like last reading, 5 of Swords and the Devil. They think that something has already been attached to someone else in a way where it can't be switched around, or it cannot be balanced out in a way, or it can't be split up. Basically what I'm getting is I feel like this person who's suing for money here, Justice, thinks that the money trail has disappeared completely. So They think the money trail is gone, or they think that their part in some sort of a theft is erased. It's been destroyed, so it can't be traced back. That's what they seem to think, okay? The Fool, they think that they're about to have a new beginning. Yeah, once I get this money from the courthouse, I'm going to have a new beginning. That's what they think. This has to do with the King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. Something here is divine timing, okay, with a King of Pentacles and something being over completely. Okay, hold on. Is there anything else that you need us to know here about this? They're already stuck. They're wearing a mask, but they're actually already stuck because of this because they made someone an offer. Yeah, that could be like a bribe. With a gift or a present. Opioids. And this has to do with a phone call. Someone calling someone on the phone, offering them a present or a gift. The money or the paper trail. Yeah. This person thinks the money or the paper trail is gone. International, under the influence, or something went under the radar, or they think that it's being covered up, that they had some sort of influence here. Fire and contract, or that they contracted someone else for this. Somebody was contracted for this. Somebody worked underneath them or did this underneath them. Or they want to say that someone did this without them knowing about it. Yeah, again, it's the same energy of first they hire this person to do this work explicitly, and now they want to say this person ended up doing this with the money and they didn't know about it, when that's not true at all. It was a plan from the very beginning to do it this way. They offered someone this job, okay, because they thought they could steal the whole entire batch of money, right? And this has to do with a prosecutor and a weapon and an STD, all right, then. This has to do with a prosecutor, okay. Opportunity, financial crime with a prosecutor. And that's the sign or the message with the text messages. No, that's the message. The message is a prosecutor saw an opportunity to commit a financial crime. And then claim that and then hide it by claiming someone is depressed and ends up going missing, right? So prosecutor here thought that they could get away with this financial crime by making someone a missing person, all right? And saying that you were depressed and you probably unalived yourself. That's how they thought they could hide this. Okay. And this has to do with a snake employee. So someone who's an employee, a snake, or again, they're saying that the employee or the person that they hired for something is the snake when it's actually them, all right? And this has to do with someone tracking someone's mail tracking, or GPS tracking. GPS tracking, right? They could have been tracking you, tracking your phone, tracking your car in order to make it look like you disappeared and self-deleted yourself, right? Yeah, foul play. The question of someone being obsessed with someone, the question is obsessed with custody or obsessed with getting someone in their custody. or something in their custody. Obsessed. Now this decision that they made is about to backfire on them, okay? Compensation. Oh, come on. Assets, compensation, yeah. Because whoever this person is, they thought they would be getting some sort of compensation out of this, or they did in the past, or they turned the money that they got from something into assets, so it's not cash anymore. Now it's in assets. And this decision is about to backfire on them. This prosecutor who committed a financial crime. They thought that they could just get rid of you, all right? After attaching something to you, but that didn't work. So anything else about this Queen of Cups here? That's the truth. Yeah, the truth about someone's location, or the truth about why someone wanted to know your location. So somebody could have called you on the phone, asked you, where are you right now? Why are you driving there? Why are you at this location? It's because they were tracking your location the whole time. They could have sent someone after you in the car, okay? Trying to get to you first, trying to do something to you. Because of a report that they made about you being jealous. Or somebody being jealous because of a report they made. This employee, jealous and obsessed. Because they reported you to be jealous and obsessed. That's why they've tried to figure out where you are, your location, so that they could track you and harm you, all right? Yeah, a crime, okay? Because you were not home. Because of something that they did with blood that they tried to project onto you while you were not home with your clothes, and a miscarriage. Because this prosecutor tried to file a case on you with a miscarriage with clothes and blood. Okay, so they put some sort of blood on clothes to lie about a miscarriage while you were not home. They made a report that you were jealous and obsessed with someone. This prosecutor trying to get away with money, okay? Yeah, and it was, and something about the father of the child, and a heart, what someone did with a heart, or what's, yeah, that's tying in with the other reading, okay? Something they did with a heart or with an animal, all right? Wearing a disguise, right? So, why is this King of Wands coming out with the money? Because of somebody that was married. This is the smoking GUN, because who someone is married to is the smoking GUN with the videos and the silver. Okay. What they did with the inheritance, okay? Bad news. They're going to get bad news with the inheritance, and what they chose to buy with this. Because they tried to steal an inheritance and then they bought silver. Okay, or they bought something with it. Now they're getting bad news. And this has to do with an investigation into a landlord. Food and drinks, all right? Somebody doing someone a favor with a chemical weapon. Doing someone a favor with a chemical weapon. Bad news for something that they bought with an inheritance. This has to do with who someone is married to. Who bought the chemical weapon? It's all tied to some sort of hacking and robbery, okay? And a boyfriend that called the police or called the prosecutor up and said, you're about to self-delete yourself, all right? So how is this boyfriend and prosecutor duo tied to this inheritance fraud and this lawsuit, or this, how is this all tied together? With metadata, okay. Somebody, C-O-N, con, because they conned them, because they want to say they were conned. Confession in a container. Or confused, or someone is confused. Or they're trying to confuse people, or someone is confused. Or it's just a confirmation, I don't know. What am I missing? About this boyfriend situation, okay? Or somebody trying to make it look like you're self-deleting yourself, you're unaliving yourself. Yeah, it's all these people working together. They're literally all working together here. Or it has to do with what they did with an animal, or they're trying to, I think they have strength in numbers maybe, okay, but they don't see what's coming. And this has to do with a King of Wands and a Death. Why is the King of Wands here with Death? At a house. This has to do with a house. You're right. An inheritance, a property, a house, a passing, and an occupation. Yeah, it's all connected. It's literally all connected. It starts with an inheritance of some sorts, a property, someone passing away, a lot of money, then some sort of a business that they started running here, trying to steal the money. And somehow this then flips over to a prosecutor and someone's boyfriend working together, trying to have you unalived, all right? How does that tie in? Because somebody did them a favor, metadata. Because they did someone a favor with the metadata or your location, or somebody corrupt did someone a favor, right? So this corrupt prosecutor decided to do someone a favor and make the money trail disappear. And this has to do with you driving somewhere. Right, and this person GPS tracking you where you're driving. No, never mind, no. There's some sort of evidence here, a document of somebody evading taxes with a fake profile. Right, so that's how they probably started to get, that's how they tried to get rid of the evidence at first, all right? So they have this fake profile set up, some sort of identity fraud set up here, and they tried to get you in trouble by claiming you were evading taxes with a fake profile or with some sort of identity theft, okay? They said that they had some sort of documents as evidence, but this was just a corrupt person doing someone a favor. Yeah, coercion. This has to do with a will and a birthday. Okay, so yeah, like a will, okay. The money, whatever that is. And claiming someone is jealous over a birthday. Jealous of a birthday. Jealous of a birthday. Or that's what they tried to say maybe about you. A wire. Or wife, wife. Okay, jealous of a wife. Yeah, because look at this. In possession of the bank account. Because somebody was in possession of the bank account. They were in possession of the money. This person stole the money. They stole the bank account. Then they tried to get you in trouble for tax evasion here with this fake profile so that they could keep the money. And when that didn't work, they tried to claim you were jealous of someone, of a birthday. They tried to turn in some sort of evidence and some sort of documents. And this was all just a corrupt person doing someone a favor, all right? Because they thought they could drain the bank account and make everything go away. Yeah, but it was all just manipulation. The whole case, they manipulated the entire case, okay? Poison. This prosecutor manipulated the entire case against you, and then they tried to poison you to cover it up, all right? And this has to do with a phone call, PO. Or they tried manipulating the case by claiming that everything that they paid themselves out of the bank account was a gift or a present. So this is like the person that's stealing from you, or the person that's stabbing you in the back and doing something behind your back, okay? They're buying themselves a bunch of shit with the money they stole, all right? And now they're trying to say you gifted them all these things. You made them presents for all these things, which you didn't. That's just how they're trying to manipulate the case. This has to do with a doctor and jewelry, okay? Somebody giving someone jewelry for a gift. And assets. A doctor having assets and jewelry, okay? Or someone is trying to explain why they have all this jewelry, where'd they get it from. And all these assets, okay? They're trying to say it was all gifted to them, maybe. But it's just part of the setup. Yeah, your ex, this is all just about your ex trying to set you up, all right? It was all just part of your ex trying to set you up. So they buy themselves something nice, and then they think, well, I'm just going to say you gifted it to me. All right? That's what this is. And now they want to claim that you want revenge on them for an affair and some sort of taxes. All right? You want revenge over an affair and taxes. Oh, that's what they said. That's not the truth, but that's what they said, I guess. Okay. Why? What does that have to do with revenge, though? They're the one, yeah, they just need an alibi. What is this about? An alibi. So this is like someone having an affair. Okay, this is your ex having an affair, and now they're trying to use their affair as their alibi. This is, okay, so you don't even know they're having an affair. You don't even know, all right? You have no idea this person has a whole other double life on the side, okay? But they're using this affair that you don't even know about, most likely, as their alibi, claiming that you wanted revenge for this affair. The whole time you don't even know that there's another person, all right? But they're using their affair as the alibi. So they're probably telling their affair partner, they're probably buying their affair partner all these fancy things. So they're buying their affair jewelry. They're buying their affair, I don't know, all kinds of stuff, okay? Telling the affair partner about some sort of a business that they have running, tax evasion, something with taxes. This is what they're telling the affair to manipulate the case, okay? Because the whole time this person stole your social security number, all right? Or they've been doing some sort of fraud with your identity, okay? And something about a weapon and a betrayal. They fabricated something, because they fabricated something with a security camera, or they fabricated something on a camera with a weapon and a betrayal. So this is like them setting up a fake attack on camera, claiming you attacked someone in a jealous rage because of a betrayal. Whole time you don't even know that this fucker is having an affair, all right? So they literally just used their affair partner to set you up. That's it. With their prosecutor friends, okay, or whoever that is, the opportunity they had. So, right. Anything else? SA. Taxes. Taxes. So they're trying to get you in trouble for something to do with taxes. But this person is a sexual abuser, okay? They abused you. Your ex is an abuser, all right? Your ex fabricated everything. Everything. I don't care who they called. They called the IRS. They called the police. I don't care who they called. They fabricated everything. Okay? Especially the part about the affair. What affair, all right? You probably didn't even know they had an affair. And something with opioids. Now they're getting exposed for this divorce. Or now they're getting exposed because of a divorce. Okay, a divorce. And this paternity situation. A divorce over paternity and this video. Okay, so the video is exposing them and their divorce. Or this person told you they were divorced. Maybe your ex told you they were divorced and then they turned out to be married, or they told you they were getting a divorce and they never did, or I don't know what that's about. Okay, a divorce. There's a smoking GUN here, and it has to do with a robbery, something that they stole, a copycat, or it has to do with somebody stealing something for a copycat for a video. So this could be an ex that stole your clothes just to use them for a copycat, just to give them to a copycat for a video, okay? Because they tried setting you up behind your back like this with a sedative. Angry disguise. Wow, angry disguise. Okay, so look, here's what happened. Your ex steals your clothes. Steals a lot from you, all right? But your clothes included. Then they have an affair. Then they set up some sort of a fake video with this affair where somebody is getting hurt on video. And they do all of this just to say that you were angry and jealous of them. And this is what they did with the prosecutor in order to set you up on video. Whole time you don't even know your ex is a snake. Whole time you don't even know this person's having an affair. Whole time you don't even realize they're having a double life. Whole time you don't even realize they've been stealing everything from you. That's what they did, huh? Yeah, they told people you were angry, jealous, and vengeful and trying to get revenge. And the whole time you're in you have to understand, the whole time you're in a relationship with them. And you don't even realize that they're saying all this crazy shit about you while they're with you, literally in bed with you, okay? They're literally in bed with you, having an affair on the side and making a whole ass setup on video of you attacking someone that you don't even know exists. That is crazy. And all of that just to get away with the money that they stole, just to get away with some sort of money. That's crazy. Okay, what else? Yeah, they try to trap you here with the key. So this person had a key to your house, a key to an apartment, a key somewhere. And every time you weren't home, they were doing weird shit at the house, trying to make it look like it's you. That's weird. That is weird. Okay, that is very strange, this person. The decisions that they made some sort of decisions here with a signature, or that's the sign over the decisions they made. Smoking, G-U-N, the decision to smoke, geolocation, miscarriage. Why did this, yeah, something about them tracking your car, tracking your movements, telling the prosecutor or telling their corrupt, dirty official friend about where you are so that they can come to you and fake an unaliving, fake a self-deletion, okay? It's all about what they did with the key to your house, where they faked a miscarriage on a camera or on a security camera. They faked a miscarriage with blood on clothes, where someone stole your clothes. With their fake affair that you don't even know exists. Like, what is going on here? You know, the scariest thing about this kind of a situation is if you're in a relationship with this person, you don't even know that how much this person hates you. I mean, to do that to someone, you gotta like hate them. You gotta really resentfully hate them. Just imagine you're with someone who hates you this much and then sleeps in the same bed with you at night. Like that's something you gotta wrap your head around, really. That's hard to stomach. Yeah, the question about something being foul play, yeah, it's questionable, okay? This is a very questionable situation. Compensation, confirmation. Or this one is just a bad apple. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, this person could have left fingerprints everywhere, okay? And they committed perjury, so they are lying under oath. They're lying under oath. They're doing something with fingerprints, okay? Yeah, this is very questionable what this person did. Anything else? Lying about a baby. Oh my God. Lying about a property and a baby. This person lied about a property and a baby. So this person lied about someone being pregnant, lied about someone being attacked at a property. It's like, I don't know, they're trying to say that you attacked someone because of it being an affair. This is like your boyfriend setting you up with their affair partner, claiming their affair partner was pregnant, and that you found out about the affair and you attacked them and they had a miscarriage because of you attacking them. You don't even know that this person's having an affair. And this has to do with the key to your... See, this is where it gets confusing. What does this have to do with the key to your house? Why is this person setting this up at your place? Why do they have the key to your house? Like, who are they trying to set up here? I mean, I feel like they're trying to set up you. But why is this going down at your house? Or what does this have to do with the key to the place? I don't know. I mean, this is very strange. Anything else? A baby at the property. Okay, so I feel like the question is, why is this ex of yours calling their prosecutor friends or calling their corrupt, dirty official friend, or why are they tracking your car in order to unalive you, is because you don't know about what this person did at a property with a baby or a miscarriage, okay? Or what this person did with a heart or blood, or what they did on video. You don't know what they did. This is what they're trying to cover up. I just said it too, cover up. This is what they're covering up. The property, the baby, the miscarriage, the blood. That's what they're covering up. That's why they're trying to get you. Yeah, because they said you were jealous. Metadata. They said you were jealous and attacked someone's baby and caused a miscarriage. That's what they said. That's what they said. Fucking crazy, okay? With a weapon. I can't make it up. With a weapon. Yeah, that's what they said. Text messages on a birthday. You attacked someone's pregnancy with a weapon on a birthday. That's what they said. That's how they try to set you up. And all this over a fake profile and tax evasion. All this because at first they tried to hand in some sort of documents as evidence that you were evading taxes, or they handed in evidence of a fake profile of some sort of social media profile or something where they were making money. And that was also them. That was also them. So to cover up that fake profile tax evasion shit with the documents, and the fact that they were in possession of the money, they had this bright idea, all right? A bright idea, that's what that is. The law, that's what they gave to the law, receipts. Because of all the receipts they gave to the law, wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Okay, this one was a rough one. I hope this helps, all right? I'm gonna leave it there, and until next time, bye.